Running a Fever, episode 86. Big update. After a month of being out, I'm going to talk about my bachelor party. Not my bachelor party, but someone else's bachelor party that I participated in. Little medical report, a lot of things going on there, and just what's going on for the future. I love my life. And I just don't care who knows it today. I love my life so much. God has blessed me immensely. My name is Michael Davis, and I've lost over 70 pounds, 8 inches off my waist, lowered my blood pressure, have increased energy, all at the age of 52. I love my life, and I want to make it last as long as possible. If you feel the same way, then come along on this journey with me. If you don't, ask yourself why not. Maybe you'll find out a way to change that. Out on Lake Fayetteville, it's a beautiful day. I wonder if there's an episode when I did not say it was a beautiful day, or when I even more when I said, it's a really ugly day today. Every day is beautiful. I love the rain. I like snow. Sunshine, I'm getting to like that. Hot or cold. There's beauty every time I come out here. Got a lot to talk about this episode because, hard to believe, but it's been over a month since I recorded my last episode. Over a month. Today is August the 9th, 2018. My last episode was recorded on July the 7th. A lot of stuff going on in that 1 month time frame. So I've got notes here. Disclaimer, I'm on the trail, so I'm still not claiming to have researched everything I'm going to say, but I have notes because I need to make sure I cover everything today. I'm trying to remember if I talked about the Bachelor Party last time. I don't think I did. I don't think I had been to the Bachelor Party, so I'm going to go ahead and give you an update on that. I'm sure that I talked about the upcoming Bachelor Party in the last episode and everything that was planned. And I'm talking about this because of, there's a lot of physical activity. So we had planned some activities, and, the type of guys that I am friends with, we don't do the stereotypical bachelor party type stuff ever, So this was all about spending time together to celebrate my friend Robert's upcoming nuptials, which have already happened, by the way, and to spend that time just having fun, having a good time, and hanging out together. So it started on Friday night, and I had planned all these things and said, well, here are the options, so here are the ors, right? We can do this or this or this. Well, we wound up doing everything. Instead of ors, they became ands. So let's see if I can remember. Horseshoes. Played horseshoes the first night. I'm not sure about the rules because 2 of the guys were brothers, and I think they had some sketchy rules, and they were taking advantage of the others of us who didn't know much about horseshoes. But anyway, that's probably just my excuse for not scoring very well in that match. So the following morning we went hiking. So horseshoes, and then hiking the following morning. Devil's Den State Park. I've included, I believe, at least one picture of me at the top of one of the Boston Mountains, Devil's Den State Park. And actually, I finally found the picture of myself in 2017. And I got a really good sort of before and after because I was in just about the exact same place, and you can really tell the difference. So I may post that today as the featured photo. So we went hiking at Devil's Den. Didn't really go that far, and I was thinking we might, we finished one trail. I was thinking we might take another one, like we often do when I go with Robert, who's the guy who just got married. But we didn't, and we decided to go play disc golf right at this course, right by Lake Fayetteville. The one that I've been talking about for the last, 9 months since I've been coming out here. I finally played this course, but I didn't get all the way through it. And I'll get to that later. All right, so we hiking, disc golf, and then we went and played mini golf at, a mini golf place. The thing I remember about it was all the water is blue for some reason. And I mean blue like, the ocean's blue. I mean blue, like, I don't know, blueberry blue, very blue. Obviously died, but that was a lot of fun. So we played 36, 2 rounds, so 36 holes of that in the afternoon. A little shaved ice. And then we went right next door and we bowled. Did some bowling, and that was a lot of fun. Got some crazy pictures there. But, a lot of activity. A lot of activity that Friday and Saturday. Now, there wasn't much physical activity. Sunday morning was more like eating chicken and waffles. So probably a good 1,500 to 2,000 calorie meal there. But a lot of activity, and medical department, I've had discomfort in my knee, the exact same place where the injury took place last December. Believe is in episode 26 when I talk about that for the first time. So I got an appointment with the orthopedic surgeon that I met with when I posted that picture of the x-ray back in February, I think, or March, sometime this month. And so I've been kind of avoiding walking, kind of. I've still been doing it at work, not really intentionally, like not doing the rounds that I used to do. So I'm out here today because, during that whole time, nobody really told me not to walk. I think he might have said, stay away from it for, a few weeks or something. I don't know, but I did. I think 6 weeks I took off from walking. So I'm gonna walk, and then we'll see what he says. Why is my knee hurting in exactly the same place? Why would I re-injure it in exactly the same way? I didn't do any running that day, and that's how I injured it the first time. Questions for the orthopedic surgeon. One thing that Bachelor Party weekend showed me was there's all kinds of ways to exercise. Fun ways, really fun ways. I have fun talking to you guys every time I come out here. It's kind of hard to do that in any other exercise, really. Any other type of exercise is either too noisy or, just not amenable to recording the spoken word. By the way, because I have notes, I have to wear my glasses to look at my notes. I'm wearing glasses as I walk. Just crossing the Copper Creek. You can tell how noisy it is. I start at the botanical gardens like I usually do. Lots of fun things you can do that, really, give you a little exercise. Not real strenuous exercise, but they're active things you can do. And I recommend this. When you're going, don't just go out to dinner with people, eat all the time. Hey there.
Hey, how's it going?
I mean, you can eat healthy foods, but come on, get up, move around, go bowling, hurt your knee. Don't want to do that. So, not sure how to prevent that. Got to work on it. Got to work on my muscular development around that knee. Figure out a way to do that. Did not finish our round of disc golf because a member of our party, the groom-to-be's brother, noticed that someone, really young, so he's got great hearing, noticed that someone was shouting for help out on the lake, and so he called 911, and we were all looking around, and a couple of us went closer to where they were, and we were talking to dispatch for, I don't know, half an hour probably, if not more. They had rented canoes, or kayaks, look kind of like a canoe, but they're plastic and kind of short. And according to one of the guys, those people were too heavy for the canoes that they had. So, based on his past experience. So be careful of that. Always pay attention to safety warnings, ratings, etc. The day ended just fine. There was a woman and a man. The man was picked up by the fire department. The woman was helped out of the water by a valiant, heroic member of our group, Alex. Saved the day and really hurt his back. So I don't know if that's a lessons learned. You got to do what you got to do when emergency calls, but there you have it. So at that point, we'd had enough excitement and decided to go back to the house and begin a awesome cookout before we continued on in the athletic endeavors of the day. Good time was had by all. So now we're on to the medical department proper. Mentioned earlier, I've mentioned before in this podcast the problem I have with my neck, and did get treatment for that. Physical therapy. I believe I reported on that a little bit. Well, I feel much stronger today because the people at Total Spine Fitness, and I'm pretty sure it's Fayetteville, it's right on the line, not far from here exactly, actually. Maybe in Johnson, I don't know. These people are awesome, and they've got some great equipment, and they put me through the paces, and I had my final test and really just improved on almost everything in terms of range of motion and strength. One of the strength tests, I think I got twice as high a score as the physical therapy assistants had ever seen, at least the one that I was working with. Of course, I gotta, can't let my ego grow too big because everybody who does that has some sort of physical problem, otherwise they wouldn't be there. So it's not like I'm competing against Schwarzenegger or whoever the current Mr. Universe is. Physical therapy went very well. I think it helped. And I still have some feelings in my arm. When I move it a certain way, we'll see how it goes at the end of this walk. It'll be a really good indicator of how I'm doing. So I've got to make an adjustment here. Trying to make an adjustment to the knee issue and working around. I just want to tell you, when you have a setback, an injury of some kind, whatever it is, don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. I know that I'll probably have to start cycling, and so got to prepare for that. Don't even have a bike right now. But cycling is an exercise that is low. It's an activity that is has low impact to the knee. So that's what I need right now. Although I'm kind of warmed up now. I feel pretty good. Like I said, I'm stronger in a lot of ways that concentrate on the back muscles, the torso. I got a little lat work. It's mostly back work. And so I need to get back and start lifting weights. So I just want to say that I'm still walking. Well, whatever the doctor says, I'm going to take his advice. So, good show overall today. I'm loving life. I hope you are. It's another beautiful day of, the last 300 beautiful days. And got to talk about physical therapy and knee injuries and other, great outdoor and indoor activities that you can use to put some variety in your exercise routines. And we talked about adjusting and keeping on going through adversity. You just got to keep on going. So I hope you'll do that. I got a fever, and the only cure is more fun physical activities, better diets, better medical care. And I will talk to you next time.
This is the Padua Podcast Network. PaduaMedia.com.